what's up? It's YoYo. Back at it again with these last needed to look at this music though. Stop bumping it though. Is there anything around here that we can hear? Or perhaps getting all older, got your stubble on. To see if that was a bunny. Look at this scenery though. Look at that one. Like I like anything that got scenery. I mean, like, look at this. Take this in first. Go. Don't wake up none of these rules. I'm not even gonna play with that. I'm already down there, I didn't even know. Anything over here before I go over here? I knocked on the door and the house gave me bricks. Is the house the bug?
I hadn't even met my love, and I was already falling for her. True love never dies, but ZoYo'S. It's okay. True love. This tower was not built. I can't help falling in. Well, just fall. Falls to the wall.
As you notice, I'm not completely controlling it.
It was spring and cold.
I finally got a new controller. So this is me messing up. Slow.
Whew.
See how we try to put on a smile real quick? You like, yeah. She like, what you doing?
Fate brought me to that tower to find my true love. But which one was she? I plead with the magic mirror to show me a sign.
So do I gotta pick? I'm gonna go with you. Let me holler at you. What's up? How you doing?
Princess, will you marry me?
Wait, hard pass. Hard pass? You've only just laid eyes on me, and now you're proposing?
Don't you believe in love at first sight?
Oh, sorry. I'm nearsighted. All I saw was an amorphous cape cliché stumbling into my bedroom window. Oh, please stand up.
Hey,
You're embarrassing yourself.
Yes,
I made the right choice.
my apologies. My one true love.
Hey, nah, that's great.
Seriously? I just watched you propose to my friend.
For real.
Over there! Like 10 feet away!
So
for
that's,
real, huh?
no?
Ew,
Yes.
dude, no.
I mean, yes, that's a no!
Well, no bother. We shall now proceed with the rescue mission as planned. Princesses, if you would be so kind as to toss down your long, luxurious golden locks of hair?
You're joking, right? No one's had that hairstyle for decades. Centuries, really.
Please tell me buried inside that ornate cape is a real escape plan. Like a trained eagle, or flying berries, or an adventuring rope.
Adventuring rope?
Oh boy, you done stepped in it.
You're a bit of a ropeless romantic now, aren't you?
Well, looks like you're stuck here with us. An intro might be in order. My name is...
Earthquake?
Not quite.
Are we on the back of this? Is this Bobby Yaga? Is this Bobby Yaga house? That's terrifying.
Steady that shelf! Oh, good catch.
Over there, if you would.
Oh, shit. Let's get over there.
Lovely. Right there.
To your left. Nice moves. Quick feet.
Dang. Sorry. Ah.
I felt like the magic mirror was playing games with my heart. Was it watching every move I made? Did it already know who my queen was? I needed to relax. I needed to be myself. I needed to help clean up the mess I made. What was this dark magic? An invisible wall guarded the outside world from me. If I wanted to impress the princesses, I would need to find another way to get that vase. The vase sat just outside the boundaries of a spell keeping me inside the tower.
Which princess did you talk to first?
Let's go to the one that liked me first.
Hey there. Sorry about earlier. Things got a little... weird.
Apology accepted.
I'm Graham, by the way. As in King Graham of Daventry. As in King Graham the... compassionate.
Compassionate. Nice to meet you, Graham. I'm V, as in Princess V of Eastern Kalima.
Is V short for something?
Yes, it is.
Yep. So, I should also apologize for forgetting my adventuring rope. I guess nothing was planned in my proposal.
Adventuring rope. Oh, that was a bit of a lark. Rope wouldn't matter much anyway.
It wouldn't?
Don't you think if there was any way of escaping, we would have done it by now? No, we're all bound to this tower by some outdated wizard spell. You know, one that needs some antiquated ideal of love to break it.
I see.
I knew from reading Courting
I know what that
Queens
means,
to
but I
Hold
don't feel
Court
like you
the
know what that
importance of a good first impression. I would have to choose my next words carefully.
So... Are you originally from Colima?
Born and raised. My family travels a lot, though. I've never been away quite this long.
Do you come here often? To this tower?
Well, it's an embarrassing story, but I'm not one to lie. An old woman bet me I couldn't climb to the top of this tower and beat the record. I'm never one to back down from a challenge.
Did you beat the record?
Of course I did. Crushed it. But now I'm trapped up here. I do hope Dad is not too worried. And that he remembers to change the Leviathan's water.
Leviathan? Another question, if you'd humor me. What's your family like?
Sibling challenged, but happily an only child. My dad and I are very close. He taught me everything I know and was never afraid to take some time off the throne to play a game of wits or strategy ship with me. What about you? What's your family like?
My sisters and I are animal people. We've got 2 pet jinxes, a circus of weevils, werehogs, and a miniature chimera. A good-looking princess like you? Why still single?
Who said I was? I can tell why you are.
Oh, dang.
Now, thanks for the chatter, but we really should get back to work.
Dang, dog. She said, who said I was?
Hello. I thought perhaps I could introduce myself properly.
And your name is?
My name? Of course. I'm King Graham of Daventry. King Graham the... Compassionate.
Compassionate. Lovely. Pleasure to meet you, Graham. I'm known as Niece. As in, Princess Niece of Western Colima.
So, how did you get trapped up here?
Well, I saw this tower on the edge of my kingdom, and a little old lady told me there was a majestic unicorn at the top. I leapt at the chance for adventure. My siblings are never going to let me live this one down. Oh, I hope they don't have to clean my room. I have too many important art projects that need finishing. So, what about you? What brings you here?
A magic mirror told me I would meet the love of my life up here.
That's random. And a bit cheeky. But good luck with that.
I should have went with the funny one.
Do you have any ideas on how to grab that vase?
I'm sure a caring gentleman like yourself has a plan.
I shouldn't have responded with logic. Yo, I should have responded with the unicorn story.
This puzzle box busted in the fall and could use some fixing.
Hey, were you invited up there?
All I knew how to make was chocolate chip pancakes, and I didn't see any chocolate chips. It was cold at the top of that tower. The take-home version of a battle of wits. Huh. I didn't see a spot for board games. An unfinished masterpiece. No idea where this belongs. Shame. It looked like the loot cracked in the tumble and was in need of a repair.
There's a lot of stuff here, obviously.
The sparkly purple book had a winged Pegasus on its cover. Perhaps one of the princesses would know where it went.
I'll finish it someday. Until then, it goes over there. Appreciate it.
Advanced crosswords, riddles, and puzzles. The whole book was solved already. I wonder who it belonged to.
I know who it belonged to.
The hidden magical world. Each page brings me more joy than the last. Can you put that over there?
If this is a story about how to get
Very nice.
geeks, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna play this down the
Bongos.
middle.
Perhaps they go with the kitchenware.
My bongos! OV says these are nothing but treble. Can you put them back over there?
Sorry, Shorty, you said you
Thank
wouldn't sing,
you.
so I'm gonna bring you your shit, don't worry.
My dad and I used to play this game for hours. It goes on that shelf.
I'm gonna play this down the middle.
Appreciate it. I read that at least 3 times a year. Could you put it back over there? Appreciate it.
Are those nunchucks?
Some sort of nunchuck made of bone. At least it was a self-sustainable business model.
This gotta belong to you.
What can I say? As an only child, I was in constant need to keep myself entertained. Appreciate it.
With the axe? Hold up, I might need to check for you one more time. Hold on now. I take the nunchucks too. I don't give a damn.
A vase sat just outside.
Wow, not too shabby. Excellent work, Graham.
It's Hagatha! You better hide.
I can't stand that soggy woman. I won't even speak to her.
V, that's not very nice.
Might not be nice, but it's true.
You've never been one to give the time of day to people you don't like.
Seriously, she looks like a melted marshmallow.
She do?
Everything tip-top up here? Ah, how are my delicate little flowers?
Oh my gosh, you look like a troll.
We're splendid, Hagatha. Thank you.
Looks like you lovelies missed a spot.
What you talking
House of Thieves, Aqualos.
What was that?
Nothing.
That's right, dearie. A good princess should keep her thoughts on the inside. Just like we practiced. out of place.
Aftershock?
Oh, sweetie, we'll need to continue working on your awkward bungling. Looks like my garden needs to be weeded.
Zards, this part went so smooth.
That's right, dearie. A good princess should keep her thoughts on the inside, just like we practiced. Oh, sweetie, we'll need to continue working on your awkward bungling.
I've been working on my sleep giggles, too.
Perfect. Perfect. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, that smell. From over there. Yes, yes.
Listen to
What do
her.
we have here?
Agatha, would you like
Don't interrupt. It's rude.
Whatever you say, slimy cucumber.
Gotcha. Oh, joy! Looks like another
Nah, but you call me
princess's
first.
turn-up party.
But the princess?
Long flowing gown, pale skin with rose-colored cheeks, an elaborate headdress, and wait. Oh, the scent of lavender. I
your
recognize a
phone number
princess when
and
I
move
see
yourself
one.
away from me before I
Welcome
smack
to
you.
my tower. I'd invite you to dinner, but you don't really have a choice. Oh, Agatha. Good one.
Delighted to make your acquaintance.
Oh, what a sweet little princess. Need to work on your
Ain't no point
grace,
being mean,
though.
bro. 'Cause if I do, she
Now
gonna
come.
blast me.
It's time to eat.
Let's get on her good side now.
Hum's face.
Hush!
What was that? What's everyone feel like for dinner?
I'll take savory.
Sweet, please.
After dinner, Agatha excused herself and told us to get our beauty rest like all good princesses should. The sun was setting, but none of us were sleepy. Vi suggested we play a game to pass the time. Niece picked out Moral Quarrel, a casual social game. Vi preferred something more competitive, but begrudgingly went along with it.
All right. The first step is we answer all the cards in front of us. We must answer honestly, or the game won't work.
All right. Honesty. Let's see what's up.
A magical genie offers you one of two very specific wishes. A, you can live one life that lasts 1,000 years. Or B, you can live 10 lives that last 100 years. Which do you choose? You are a royal guard on the lookout for an evil sorcerer that has been terrorizing villagers. When you finally apprehend this sorcerer, you discover he is Charles, your childhood best friend. Do you A, tell Charles to leave town and never return? Or B, throw your friend in the castle dungeon?
You gotta go in the dungeon, buddy. I'm sorry.
Would you rather A, have a pet dragon, or B, be a dragon?
I'd want to be a dragon with a pet dragon. Is that weird?
No, that sounds like the ultimate, but I'd rather...
Would
be
you
a
rather
dragon.
A, have a tail that never stops loudly tapping against the ground, or B, have noodles for hands? Well, that wouldn't allow you to pick up anything.
Dragons have tails. So tail.
Would you rather A, constantly reek of syrup and not smell it, or B, constantly smell reeking syrup?
I actually like the smell of syrup.
That smells
First,
good.
we mix up our hands. At the start of our turn, we choose which player we want to try to pair with. We'll then ask the question from the card at the top of our decks. If both asker and askee answer the same way, they both place the card on one of the 3 spaces between them. Once there are 3 cards between the 2 players, they both win the game. If there's not a match between players, the card must be discarded. If a player runs out of cards before matching 3, they lose. Graham, are you getting all this?
Oh, Mirror, which one is it? Is it V? Is it Niece? Do they like me? Do I like them? What does my breath smell like? Oh, lavender. And, ooh, eggs. We're inside. Should I take my hat off? What if they don't like capes? That's silly. Everyone loves capes. What if they're allergic to Triumph?
I swear I'm like that.
Please tell me this is my inside voice.
What are you thinking about?
Oh, nothing. Just in my relaxed box.
Ready to begin? Graham, you start.
Alright.
A magical genie offers you one of 2 very specific wishes. A, you can live 1 life that lasts 1,000 years. Or B, you can live 10 lives that last 100 years. Which do you choose?
100% B.
I agree. Think of all the lives you could lead. Explorer, artist, pirate, vampire.
Or a ninja, or a zombie.
Graham. A rich merchant inadvertently drops 1 shiny gold coin on the ground. You see a poor, hungry orphan pick it up. Do you A, convince the orphan to be honest and return the coin, or B, turn your head the other way and let the orphan keep the coin?
Let the
B.
orphan keep it.
The orphan needs that money more than the merchant does.
I chose A. I figured their honesty would be rewarded with more than just 1 shiny gold coin.
Graham,
Let's see.
you have been hunting for your starving family all day and only managed to catch a small goose. On your way back home, a hungry beggar offers you magic beans in return for the goose. The beggar tells you that the beanstalk sprouted from his beans will lead you to a chest that produces unlimited food. He would go after it himself, but his legs are too tired and old. Do you A, kindly reject the offer and bring your starving family their dinner? Or B, let the beggar eat the goose and plant the beans in your yard?
Nah, bruh. Because why don't you
Hey,
go after it yourself?
I wouldn't give up a bird in my hand for a wild goose chase.
Sorry, B. Magic beans!
Sorry.
You are a
I'll
royal
be
guard
ready.
on the lookout for an evil sorcerer that has been terrorizing villagers. When you finally apprehend this sorcerer, you discover he is Charles, your childhood best friend. Do you A, tell Charles to leave town and never return? Or B, throw your friend in the castle dungeon?
Sorry, bro. You gotta go down.
I pick A.
No,
What?
I picked B. Throw Charles in the dungeon, and I could keep a watchful eye on him.
Niece? It says, you are the kingdom's
I gotta
wizard
pay
doctor.
attention.
In the middle of the night, an honorable knight and despicable thief arrive at your door. The thief's injuries are much more severe than the knight's. Do you A, heal the knight first, or B, heal the thief first?
I picked A. The honorable knight served our kingdom well, and he deserves to be healed.
I picked B. I would honor my medical oath to serve those in need first.
V. Oh, this is pretty on the nose. A man you've never met, but is known as a friendly king, sends for your hand in marriage. Do you A, accept his invitation, trusting his reputation, or B, seek love on your own?
Is there any other answer than B?
Of course. I chose the same.
Goodness.
Would you rather A, have a pet dragon, or B, be a dragon?
Which one y'all think?
I pick B.
Me too.
Yep, I've always dreamed of flying and breathing fire and treasure. I love treasure.
Graham, you're poor, and a thief pickpockets your only coin, forcing you to go hungry for the night. A few days later, you see the same thief get robbed of his dinner by 2 bandits. You chase after the bandits and get back the stolen food. Do you A, return the food to the thief?
No.
Or B, keep the food, teaching the thief a lesson?
I'd eat the food. You said I was poor and hungry, right? That thief will be fine for 1 night without dinner. Hopefully he won't steal
And
again.
you robbed me. I
Same
went
here.
hungry for a night, cuz. I went hungry for a night because of you.
Graham,
Nah. I went hungry
your
for a
best
night.
friend is planning to marry the love of their life. On the day of the wedding, you discover that their fiancé is a gremlin, using a magic spell to disguise themselves as a human.
Nah, that's over with.
The gremlin assures you it loves your friend and begs you to keep their secret.
Hell
Do
no.
you A, tell your friend anyway? Or B, keep their secret?
My mans is gonna know.
For A, if they're truly in love, it shouldn't matter.
No. B, I wouldn't want to ruin their special day.
I'm different. I'm different. I'm built different.
Would
I'm
you
sorry.
rather A, have a tail that never stops loudly tapping against the ground, or B, have noodles for hands? Well, that wouldn't allow you to pick up anything.
I feel like you
Is
have
there
to-
any question? A.
Agree on A. I need these hands for adventuring.
Facts.
Niece and I won the game. She looked like she was holding in a victory dance. V looked upset, not because of me, but because she hated to lose. When the sun went down, the air turned frigid. We decided it was too cold to play another game and headed to bed. The walls of the tower were pretty thin, and embarrassing as it is to admit, that night I overheard the princesses talking about me.
So what do you think of King Graham the Compassionate?
He seems friendly, I guess.
He's quite the character.
This seemed like the perfect time to explore the tower. I was interested in getting to know my new home better. I wasn't ready for bed yet. There was still more to explore.
I like to be compassionate before anything else.
It was cold at the top of
I'm
that
just
tower.
compassionate before anything else. I'm sorry.
All I knew how to make was chocolate chip pancakes, and I didn't see any chocolate chips.
We got the biddies. The biddies. I'm not gonna lie. I came in feeling the green here.
Shame. It looked like the loot cracked in the tumble and was in need of a repair.
Is that her name?
This puzzle box busted in the fall and could use some fixing.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. We in Baba Yaga house. Go down. Give us some next gameplay.
Once upon a time, a beautiful princess locked herself away in a tower and patiently waited for a charming prince to come rescue her.
You little foot tail ass.
Oh, I do miss her.
The months turned to years, and no prince ever came to whisk her off to a happy ending. Years of appearance-changing potions eventually took their toll and backfired, turning the princess into a soggy hag with a floppy tail.
But the potion could be reversed, right? She could lose the tail and her skin would change back to normal.
I'm afraid not, Gwendolyn. Agatha took it too far. There was no coming back. The enchanted canvas painted a younger portrait of whatever stood in front of it. The enchanted canvas painted a younger portrait of whatever stood in front of it.
Oh, this is what happens when you use all that makeup.
The witch grew bitter and mad. She began kidnapping princesses in order to increase her chances of being rescued. That seemed to be missing a piece. That seemed to be missing a piece.
Am I supposed to know?
That seemed to be missing a piece.
Wait, the long hand. A door. Goddamn. Oh, hold on. It's right there.
Whoa!
What's in here? What is in here?
Agatha never left the tower, so she would send the princesses on her errands. They would fetch this ingredient or that trinket. She used a special enchantment to poof them out of the tower, and after some time, poof them back in.
Why didn't they ever tell anyone they were trapped up there?
If they did, the spell would instantly pull them back in.
Magic is so arbitrary.
Los Charcistra.
This is a very big and sophisticated thing.
off on flashing that ring again.
Not gonna make that mistake twice.
Alright, y'all. This is where we are gonna jump off. All good things must come to an end. So, who do y'all think I should go for? Green or purple? Look, he trying to give hints. He's like, hey, bro, go for that one. Go for that one. Put it. Till next time, y'all. This is YoYo. This was YoYo's. Oh, now he trying to say go for that one. He's so undecided. Peace, y'all, before he switches head again.